What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's King Dio, and today I'm going to be eating some pancakes with chicken nuggets and chicken bites and waffle fries. So basically chicken and pancakes. I was originally just going to eat the chicken nuggets and the fries, but I was like, I wanted pancakes, and I was going to do like this pancake video where I had like a huge stack of pancakes. But then I was like, nah, let me go and just do them together. So got my utensils, I got my spoon and my knife. Yes, I got a spoon because I'm team spoon. Gonna put a good amount of drowning of syrup on these pancakes. Let me oh yeah. McDonald's hot mustard. I told you it's gonna come into play. I never acknowledged the existence of McDonald's hot mustard when I was working there. But when I started on YouTube, I started giving it chances. I was like, man, this hot mustard is actually like that. Realistically, I shouldn't like it, but I do so. But I figured this would be a good way to kind of spice up the tired old chicken nugget and french fry videos I keep doing. And in classic fashion, the first pancake I make always is like perfect in terms of like the color, but then the other ones is always like burnt. Alright, so this is the pancakes. As you can see, the bottom is darker than the top. The top is like the perfect color for a pancake. You got these Chick-fil-A dupe chicken bites, great value chicken nuggets, and the waffle fries, which now you can definitely say that Chick-fil-A's nuggets, Chick-fil-A's fries is like this now. So I want to say something. This whole, week of the vacation or whatever, I've been more or less all over the place. In terms of, breaking out the camera, recording, blah, blah, blah. So I recorded the Free Pebbles video. I don't don't remember when. I want to say it was like early in the week, like Monday, Tuesday, or something. I think. Whatever day it was, I recorded that video that morning, and I even said it that, oh, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna go too crazy because I'm gonna my mom's making red beans, so I'm gonna make a video for that later. So that same day I recorded the red beans video, but the problem was I used that old mic that I used before I got the wireless one. And because I was trying to do, my birthday was coming up, and then I was trying to do Burger King and all that stuff, those videos got pushed back. So yesterday I finally went to upload the red beans video to my phone so I could edit it after I did the Fruity Pebbles one, and I'm like, what's going on? Well, I don't hear nothing, and I'm tripping until I finally realized it was the mic I was wearing. So that whole video was scrapped. I don't like doing voiceover stuff, so wasn't gonna do that. You gotta take the L, you know. I'm telling y'all, there's not a drink more relaxing than a sugar-free lemonade. I get the chance, I'm gonna do I gotta hit up KFC, man, because I want to try the chicken and waffles. I can't remember if I ever even tried them originally. It's crazy because these fries taste like they don't have no salt on them, even though I put salt on them. But yeah, man, that's the L I gotta take. I was really enjoying that red beans too. Man. So I'm obviously upset, but at the same time I'm grateful because I learned that not every mic can work for every camera. So get some of that McDonald's barbecue, which in my opinion is still their best dipping sauce. It just got that perfect tanginess. Putting them out. So I watched the first two Texas Chainsaw Massacres. Well, I don't remember watching them, but I watched them. They were good. My favorite scenes of the first one, is when Sally is running, like in the forest or whatever, in the dark, and Leatherface is behind her, and he just looks so much more brooding. The way it was shot, like from the camera's in front of her, and she's running, and then he's behind her. It just looks so brilliantly shot and very effective with, you know, how much danger she was in. And it just, I always find it crazy, like, how the hell did he catch up with her anyway? She had a good head start before he started chasing her. I don't know, but it was still effective. They basically tried to repeat it with the second one, and it was still effective, but not as effective. I definitely gotta say that ending scene though of the first movie, like that whole sequence, her being in a house surrounded by all these weirdos, and not knowing she's gonna be able to make it out alive. Everybody else is gone. And kind of have her bent over the little bucket and all that, like, that's some sinister stuff. And I like how, on a very like psychological type of like way, that whole experience really messed with her, because she escaped. She wasn't crying. She wasn't over there shivering and doing all that. She was screaming, and then her screaming turned to like hysterical laughing. You know? And I gotta say that's one of the most effective and powerful like ending scenes of a slasher movie or horror movie I've ever seen. Very effective, very well done. Now with the second one, the chick was like on the top of the thing, and she was at I found that effective too. You know? I've seen like a handful of the Texas Chainsaw, but I haven't seen all of them. I've seen the like the newest one that came out, you know, the one with the bus and everything. I want to say I've seen the one before that one. I've seen the little prequel one. Oh, I can't remember, but yeah. Very effective, very amazing movies. Now, I tried to watch Hellraiser. I just couldn't. I'm not gonna knock nobody if they like it, if they're into that, but I definitely couldn't get into it. You know another horror movie scene towards the end of the movie that's like very effective and still scary so many like decades and stuff later? Child's Play 1. Burnt Chucky. Andy's on the floor, he's sliding backward. Burnt Chucky is slowly walking towards him and everything. Now obviously what helps make that so effective was that they used the actual like guy for that sequence as opposed to just using the animatronic or whatever. And it was very effective. Very creepy. Like I said, 10, 15, 20 years ago, you wouldn't catch me giving a damn about no kind of like horror movies and stuff. Halloween, 10 years ago, Halloween, yeah, but like I said, as a kid and like a young teen, man, I was scary. I wasn't watching none of that stuff. So I find it kind of cool that I'm watching a lot of them as an adult. There's still certain ones that I probably won't watch because of just how like creepy they are, how like they can really mess with you psychologically. So by the way, I apologize for any moment, whether it's from drinking or whatever, where I'm about to say something and then I do like a weird smack. Trust me, I've noticed. No one has told me about it yet, but I've been noticing it when I edit, and it's so annoying every time. Certain stuff I see myself doing, I cringe at it. It's like, oh my god, bro. When my brother be over there, and he be eating, he be smacking and sound like he's sucking off a horse. That's so annoying. And then I got this guy I work with at Walmart. When we be on our lunch breaks, we be outside. He eat chips. I don't think I've ever heard somebody smacking eating chips. And logically, I feel like it doesn't make any sense. If you're eating something with like a kind of like liquid or sauce or something, it's like a juicy thing, I can kind of understand a little bit. He's eating Doritos and he's like, I'm sorry. That's just really annoying. I know a lot of people probably don't actually eat like that, and they do it, and it probably works well for them, but I can't do it. I can't. Anytime I do it, it's not on purpose, but always if I can help it, I'm not about to be sitting here smacking. Because just because I'm recording myself eating and stuff like that, and I want people to watch and engage with my videos and engage with the stuff I'm talking about and talk about the food I'm eating and stuff like that, doesn't mean that I'm gonna sit there and be doing stuff just to try to, no. I think about some of the beloved people that I've come to know and love in this community. MRTV and Cowboy. They ain't smacking. They ain't making all kinds of weird noise and stuff when they eat. They just eating. They talking, they getting on each other's nerves, but they eating, Uncle Cowboy eats in a very respectful way. I say it because the men are more likely to be the ones to eat like slobs than the women, to be honest. Unless they're just super desperate. I'm talking about Uncle Cowboy be like, Auntie Maria, eats very clean and stuff as well. They be having beautiful food laid out. They be fighting over, why you eating on my side? I love them. My auntie Angela, she not smacking and making all kinds of weird noises either, you know. My girl Lady Red, she not. I'm not talking about the regular sounds you hear of a person eating something. You can hear the sounds in the mouth. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like forced smacking. How many people cringed when I did that just now? Probably everybody watching. And I'm gonna cringe when I'm editing and I hear that crap. Like my boy eating a guap. I don't know if he gave up or if he's just busy on other stuff that he likes to do, more focused on, to where he's not really making videos. Cause it's been a minute since he made a video, and I've been noticed. I just didn't say anything. I know I got big love for my boy, but one thing about him that was a little bit on the irritating side was all that damn smacking. It always got to me. Now, I can go on a list of different people that I watch, support, or whatever, that probably smack or whatever the case may be. But I don't want anybody to think I'm talking about or nothing, because I'm not. I'm just, you know. If anything, this is really for the people who like that stuff to check them out. You get all the smacking you want. But I'm not going to smack. I'm not going to be having stuff dripping all on my hands and all that and stuff, and then touching your cup and no. No. Woo! Almost got me. Almost. But I'm about to hurry up and close things out here. Don't want my videos to get too long, so I love y'all. And I appreciate y'all. Thank you for all the watching, likes and comments, shares and subscribers. I love all y'all. Till next time, peace out.